Hey guys, it's MapCRim Cobra here for, well, kind of an update and then a battle thingy, majigger. Yeah, so first off, got a new mic, woo! Second of all, ranking on PO is 69, I lolled. Anyways, now for the real update. For one thing, Smogan actually started on their quote-unquote tiers, more like just their ban list. And for right now, as of like New Year's, the ban list has updated to Darkrai, Deoxys A, Deoxys Normal, and Shaymin are all banned now. So no using them faggots versus me, which is pro. Manaphy is still suspect, so in the near future it might be banned, or might not be, or something. And yeah, also Inconsistent is banned as an ability, so you can't use any more inconsistent pokes in Wi-Fi. Drizzle is under suspect now for some stupid reason. I don't get how Drizzle and Manaphy is suspect. Apparently, like, Smogan really wants Manaphy to be OU, but Drizzle to be banned. I don't get it. Should be the other way around. And also, Shadow Tag is not banned, so you can actually use Shadow Tag Wobbuffet, since Wobbuffet is the only one that has Shadow Tag right now. Shandera and that Psychic thing isn't legit yet, so you're not actually allowed to use them yet. But I don't know if that will change later on. But yeah, Wobbuffet's cool. I never really used Wobbuffet. I mean, in Ubers it was okay, but like there was enough stuff that could like one-shot it and etc. So that was kind of a problem there. But yeah. So that's basically the update, and now we're going to go to this battle. So this battle is versus NaraNagi, which will come up in like 5 seconds or something. And I saw that he had a Kojondo, so I was like, yo, you're going to leave with Kojondo, it's obvious. So I led with my Crobat, as he led with Kojondo, which was awesome, because Crobat basically stops any Kojondo. Like, seriously. Except for the Scarfed ones that have Stone Edge, because apparently he has a Scarfed one with Stone Edge. So that sucked. But it still technically stopped it. It just, you know, I died too. Which sucks, and Crackers gets taken out. So now I send in my Narwhalicorn, which is like the best fucking name for this thing, and he sends in a Mamambo, and I'm like, well, fuck you for walling me. So I predicted Toxic, and I went into Repulsion, because obvious Toxic is obvious, and you know, Guts activated, woohoo! And yeah, so I switched to my 104 LeBron, and he uses Water Soak, and I'm like, whoa, that is kinda cool. Basically, this is his premises of this Mamambo. What he does is that he uses Water Soak to change me to Water type, and then uses Toxic on me. Now the point of this is that he Water Soaks, let's say, a Steel type. So he would Water Soak a Steel type and then poison the Steel type. And then even if I switch out and switch back in, I'm still poisoned even though I'm Steel. So that is kind of smart, I would have to say. That is unique. And yeah, so I used Drain Punch and that shit didn't do anything. I'm like, wow, Mamambo, you are a bulky ass piece of heart fish, I guess. But yeah, so I guess his only moves are Toxic, Water Soak, Wish, and Protect, I'm guessing is his last move. I don't think he ever uses it. Or maybe he does, I don't know. Yeah, he uses Protect right here. He used Protect, I use Leaf Storm, and what sucks is that this Leaf Storm is not stabbed anymore. Same as what happened with the Volt change earlier. I didn't really narrate that part, but yeah. So I use Leaf Storm, and it really doesn't do anything to this Chansey. 1, because it's a fucking Chansey, and 2, because I'm not stabbed. So yeah, that sucks. So I switched to Repulsion, and I was actually predicting like a Thunder Wave or something, but I guess he just goes for the straight Seismic Toss, which was good, and it hurts my Repulsion and all that fun stuff. So now he switches back out to this thing, and I use Drain Punch, and it's like a 4-hit KO. Like, it is annoying how fucking bulky this thing is. And like, I have Guts activated, which is even like, you know, so this is like as strong as, well, it's not as strong because I'm not max attack and adamant, but like, it's standard Repulsion, and you know, I'm using Drain Punch on the fucker. It should like do some damage. But yeah, this thing pretty much walls it, and I'm not really getting anywhere at this point. So I end up switching, and I go into my Wild Chase, and he ends up using Water Soak, because I thought he was going to Protect, because Wish, Protect, you know, why not? But he ends up using Water Soak on my Wild Chase. Now, I kind of was curious to see what would happen if he did Toxic me, so I kind of just let him Toxic me, but he switched, so I was like, yeah, whatever. So I used Stealth Rock and whatever. What's cool, though, is that now that I'm Water type, that I am now... if he had Earthquake, I'm not weak to Earthquake anymore, so I just... You know, that's kind of okay, so that's cool. So now that I'm thinking of this thing's move pool because it cursed up, I was thinking it was going to use Stone Edge or Rock Slide, so I went to Repulsion, and that is what he did, which is awesome. Cool prediction for me. And now I predicted a water move from this sea fossil tortoise thing that curses, that looks retarded but is really awesome at the same time. Anyway, so I predicted a water move. He ends up using Aqua Jet, and yeah, Rotom. So I use Volt Change, I believe, predicting the switch, but I guess he doesn't switch. This thing has Solid Rock, so this thing was obviously going to live, but I do get a crit, and I was like, I told him I was going to switch into Repulsion, predicting your Stone Edge. Were you going to Stone Edge? And he said, yes, I was going to Stone Edge, so really he would have just Stone Edge and I'd Drain Punch it, unless he switched out. So, I mean, the crit mattered, but at the same time, it was like, eh, so whatever. So, he sends in Latios, as I sent in Repulsion. I used Draco Meteor, and shit, that did a lot. That did very much a lot. So, I knew that the Draco Meteor would not kill me afterwards, so I predicted him to switch, because he knew that I could just Meteor Mash it in the face. But I guess he stays in and goes for another Draco Meteor, which does about the same amount of damage to my Narwhalacorn, which sucks. And yeah, so I just go for a Mega Horn because I did not want to take another Draco Meteor to the face. And he sends in Mamambo and pretty much takes that Mega Horn pretty nicely. The thing is really annoying. This Mamambo is fucking annoying. But whatever. So I switched out to my Repulsion, I believe. No, I switched out to my Wild Chase, predicting Toxic. But he switches as I switch. Okay then. So I do not remember that, but whatever. I Bullet Punch, and he Draco Meteors, so that sucks altogether, which is horrible. And yeah, so I send in Quakers, and I'm like, fuck this Latios. This thing is pissing me off so much. So I just go for an Outrage, hoping to kill whatever, and he sends in Mamambo, and this thing walls this fucking Outrage to death. That wasn't even like half of whatever HP it had left, so it could wish. And I was like, you're a fucker for wishing. And yeah, he lives and he wishes, so I'm like, well, that's gay, because now I'm confused and all that fun stuff. And yeah, so I switch out because he's obviously going to protect, but he doesn't protect. He actually switches into his Latios, and his Latios takes the wish. So I'm like, god damn it. Holy shit, Nagi, you are wrecking my ass. So I have to just sacrifice something, and I end up sacrificing my Narwhalacorn. And yeah, it just takes a Draco Meteor to the fucking face and dies. A very painful, horrible death. Poor Narwhalacorn. That's the best name ever. Narwhalacorn. Yeah. Anyway, so I send in what the fuck am I smoking? I send in Garchomp to Outrage because I knew he had a Mamambo, he had a Chansey, and he had a Latios. I didn't remember his last poke, so I was pretty sure an Outrage would either 2-hit KO the Chansey if he switched in Chansey, or it killed the Mamambo, or he switched in his last poke, which I don't know what it was. So yeah, so I Outrage because I'm locked into Outrage, and then he Seismic tosses me, and I actually was hoping for a 3-turn Outrage because I knew it could wreck that thing, but I guess I don't get it because sad face. And yeah, so yeah, so I actually at this point I was like, alright, well, he's gonna obviously predict the Drain Punch and go into his Latios, so I switched into my Flygon, and he didn't. He just Seismic Toss, and I said, okay, I guess that works for me, I guess. And he shows his last poke, which is a freaking Sazandor, and I was like, fuck yeah, Seaking, I actually can fucking kill this thing. And his last poke is Latios, which is slower than my Flygon, so I just switched something out, or switched something in, made it die, basically. I think I killed my, no, I killed 1-0 for LeBron. My Rotom. Sacrificed it, whatever. And Draco Mew to the face, and then I just send in why am I calling my shit Latios? Whatever. I send in Quakers and I outrage it, and that's GG. That was actually a really good game, Nagi. You guys should sub this fucker because I told you to. 2, he's on Pokemon, or no, he's not on he's on Global Pokemon League, which is pro. I think he's the NFE guru or Little Cup or something. 3, because he makes awesome backgrounds and he made my background, so that's a good reason to do it. 4, because he's pro. 5, because I told you to. 6, because he's a fucking Nagi. And 7, because he fucking used a Mamambo and something that worked. That shit was annoying. Anyways, so yeah, comment, rate, and subscribe, guys. Hope you like this battle. See ya.